All right, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm coming for the live because I'm telling you I'm coming in. Y'all asked me to come in. I'm going to come in. I'm going to defend myself as usual. Let's see. Check on in, check in, check yourself in. Just check yourself in. Me there. Me there. Me there. I know it took me a little time. Me have to get everything set up. You know what I mean? From one meeting to the next. It is what it is. We have to just kind of get it done. Come on in. Today was pretty much divorce day. It was divorce day. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready, gosh. People say I'm ready. Hit the like button. Once you come in, just hit the like button. Once you're in, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Once you're in, just please hit the like button. I don't know it work. Hit the like button. The women them say them don't want no mercy. None at all. People are saying no mercy. Anthony wants some mercy. You know, Gene was asking for mercy. You know what I mean? Nobody don't give Gene. Hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button as yet, please go ahead and hit the like button. Let's talk. Let's discuss this. It was divorce day on the show. Like they were just showing a bunch of different things with divorces and whatever it may be. It's not my favorite topic, but hey, we have to talk about it so it work out. That's just really and truly how it go. That's just a part of the whole, you know, makeup, the whole fabric of life. You know, that's just a part of it. So let's go from. Me soon get into Angela and Anthony, but let's check out this whole Sonny thing. Now, I feel like Sonny caused her own demise. I feel like Sonny affected her own pockets. Big up yourself. So let me know I'm going to do roll call, because I'm going to do my roll call it. Angela, big up yourself. Ozzy, big up yourself. Angela Phillips, big up yourself. Let's see. Yvette, big up yourself. Who else in here? D. Jones, big up yourself. Angela Atkinson, big up yourself. Barbie Doll, big up yourself. Who else? Jarena, big up yourself. Let's see who else is in here. Let's see. Who's name in the car? Street Poet, big up yourself. Long time in the see you. John Green, big up yourself. All right. So here's the thing with Sonny's thing. Funny thing is, I never really had a yes and no. It's like a back and forth when it comes to Sonny. I never really have no issues if Sonny the kind of win the 40%, right? But it's when Sonny started to play like she more greedy than anything else that I get problematic. And I keep telling you guys that it's not just that. I guess maybe that's the difference between how men approach these things and how women approach them. And I'm just speaking here for myself, but I just in the circuits that I know. In the circles that I know, it's just how we approach it. So we approach it from a standpoint that we don't think we should have come in and see you with your stuff them and then just walk off with everything that you have. We don't feel like that's what we're supposed to be doing. But nonetheless, hey, you know, I think Sonny's demise is to her detriment and to her mouth. That's really what the deal is. Sonny's story is, hey, if you talk too much, you're going to lose things. I think that's what Sonny's story really is. So let's get into it.
But due to our new development, we're willing to give you the condo that's worth $750,000, along with $100,000 cash. My client is not interested in this condo any longer after all the infidelity that took place in it. So we feel that this is a good offer for you.
Infidelity.
All right. So she's saying there's no infidelity that take place in the cabin. She's saying that there was no infidelity taking place at the cabin. The condo. Now I'm saying cabin. She's saying that there was no infidelity at all. No. It's arguable. It's fine. You guys could say that. My thing is that Sonny was going on a boasting trip. And when you go on a boasting trip about winning things and you're trying to do this and you can't be boasting. You're going to be divorcing this man. And you know it's going to leave him financially strapped. Well, them have enough money for whatever it is. But you know that's what's going to happen. Can't you just pray to God and allow God to award you? I don't understand. Jackie, big up yourself. Check in, Jackie, big up yourself. Can't you just, you know, pray to God and allow the things to work out instead of boasting? I don't like when people boast or boastfully go into these situations. Maybe that's the thing that's getting me. It's the boasting that Sonny was doing. She got the condo. She got the condo and she got $100,000. Didn't she get enough? My question is, didn't she get enough? That's my question. Didn't she get enough? Didn't Sonny get enough? Let me ask that question first. Didn't Sonny get enough? Didn't Sonny get enough? That's my question. Didn't Sonny get enough? That's the question I have. Didn't Sonny get enough? I want to know that first. Didn't Sonny get enough? Goddess London, big up yourself. Didn't Sonny get enough? That's my question. People say no. Why I said, oh my name. So she got a condo worth what? No. The condo is worth $750,000. And she get $100,000 on top of that. And you guys don't believe that that's enough? There's no sunshine for Sonny. Prophetess Hall, big up yourself. Holly, big up yourself. You do not think that's enough? She gets a condo worth $750,000 plus $100,000 in her pocket. So in other words, she get a place to live. I'm showing you how sometimes this is unbalanced. She get a place to live. And she get $100,000 in her pocket. And the ladies, unequivocally, because I'm looking at the chat right now, you're saying that she never get enough. I tell you, I can't believe this. If I was with a lady, guys, if I was married to a lady, I'm just giving you a scenario. If I'm married to a lady and she has all this stuff, and let's say we go through a divorce, and after the divorce, from her stuff, me get a condo and $100,000. The funny thing is, I would be grateful. You're saying it's crumbs. You're saying that all she's gotten is crumbs. So remember, before she was going to get $2.1 million, right? She was going to get $2.1 million. That's what she was going to get. But instead, she has gotten $875,000. That's the equivalent of what she has gotten. So let's call it that. Jean's net worth. And remember, guys, this is net worth. Net worth means that some of it is, what you call it? Some of it is based on market appreciation and all that stuff. It's just based on these things. Some of these numbers can come out of that. She received what the evidence allowed. Who said that? Vivian Smith, thank you very much. C. Gaynor, big up yourself. And Vivian, thank you very much. She received what the evidence allowed her to receive. The woman got a house and she got $100,000 and you guys are saying she don't get enough? How much more do you want her to forget? This is a question I have to ask. This is why I get very... Liz is a lizard. But she probably will make some amount of money from what is going on. She's going to make something from it. I don't like the fact that Liz has done this to her. But also, can we please give Sonny some amount of accountability? Can Sonny accept accountability for the fact that she talked too much and she was boasting and bragging about what she was going to do? Can we agree on that? $2.5 million. Let me recheck it then. Let me recheck it. 875 divide. Thank you very much, Ozzy. Thank you very much for the correction. She was supposed to get 2.5, which means that he's worth 2.5. So that's worth $5 million. That's what he's worth. The entire worth is $5 million. So, based on the split, she has gotten 17.5%. She has not invested any money. Now, mark your wait. She has invested time in it. Jean has paid all the bills. She has invested time and she has gotten 17.5%. Isn't that enough? I can't. She get the house. She get the house. 6 million. What wasn't it split in half? As it wasn't split in half? Maybe I'm mischecking something. Maybe I'm mischecking something. It wasn't split in half? Was it split in half? No, it wasn't. What was it? A 40-60 split? That's what it was? Was it a 40-60? Was it a 40-60? Is that what it was? Okay, I see what you're saying. Hold on. That means the 17.5 is not it. It's not enough. It's not enough. Okay. So when you say the 17.5 is not enough. Hold on. So it's $6 million. So the 875. Thank you very much, Ozzy, for keeping me on point. Thank you very much for making sure that the data is factual. So 14.5%. She got 14. Isn't 14.5% enough? That's all I'm saying. 14.5%. Isn't that enough? 14.5%. Isn't that enough? 14.5%. Come on, guys. She get 40. No, she not get 2080. She hasn't gotten 2080 because she went from, based on the number that they gave. They gave the number as $875,000. What you mean no? Why I can't know? How much do you want, so man? How much do women really want from these things? Why I tell you, I can't. This is why sometimes, as a man, I baffle. Ladies, I'm gonna be honest, I baffle. What do you mean $100,000 is peanuts? She could invest this $100,000 easily. When you live in the state of Georgia, it's not that the state's excessively expensive. If you live on the outskirts, you can do a lot with your money. If you live on the outskirts of Georgia, you could spend this money properly. She don't live in California. If she lived in California, I could understand. Her lawyer was trash. But the evidence is gone. Based on what's going on, the evidence is gone. Now, I do understand that, you're looking at the other pieces, but her evidence is also gone, guys. He did cheat. Laverne, you are correct. He did cheat. And so she did get something. It's not like she left the marriage empty-handed. She get a place to stay and $100,000. Case burner account, what you say? Sonny's health put her at risk dealing with her down low husband. Hazard pay was necessary. Okay, I understand. So you're saying based on the sword fighting, she need an extra percent. So you're saying based... Hold on, guys. So the sword fighting equal to how much? How much percent is the sword fighting? How much percent? Based on the sword fighting, how much percent it equal? How much percent? Based on the sword fighting, people, tell me much percent you want for the sword fighting. How much percent? You know what? I'm agreeing at this point. I can't disagree. The sword fighting is a hazard. I cannot disagree that the sword fighting has some count in there. It's tough, but it does have count. It has merit. I can agree. I can agree that the sword fighting... I suck. Oh, gosh. I swear. I agree now that the sword fighting has... Uno right. Tell you what. Forget about it. Never mind. Uno win. You win. Uno win. May I put my hands up on this one? Uno win. Uno win. The sword fighting have a little thing to it. Me understand. I do understand. I do agree that the sword fighting does play a part in the entire thing. I'm not against any whatever it is. I'm just saying it does play a part. It's valid. It is a valid point of view. Please like up in the chat, guys. Put the likes on top of the like button, please. I agree. I agree. Yes, based on that, yes, there are statistics to prove that based on certain type of relationships, yes, the what you call it, the percentage for HIV and different STDs do rise. That is absolutely true. I cannot. Me can't disagree. Me can't say nothing about it. You guys have caught me. I'm sorry you've caught me. Uno win, you've caught me. Fine. So me don't know what Nanya did. Nanya said she soon come. The last time she told me that she going to come in today. So 50%. I can agree. 50%. It's fine. No, I think she talks too much though. So that's why I'm minus like a bit of points from her. Because I feel like she talk a little bit too much. That's all I'm saying.
The condo. There was no. First of all, you cheated on me. What? That's not even half. That's not even close to what you're worth.
Could you ask the opposing party if they would like to accept the terms as discussed?
Gene!
Are you willing to accept these terms?
No! Okay?
And be strong. Don't let him even see that you're like this.
I never cheated on him. I was down for him, and it wasn't about the money.
No. Now that I've conceded that you guys win when you talk about the whole idea of the, the sword fighting, I just want to say this. Ladies, stop saying it's not about the money. Please, just, it is about the money. She does talk too much. She talks too much. So much so that every time I catch Sonny in a scene, right after all of this, she was with Shayla. Can you imagine that? After all of this just took place, guess who she found? A snake in her own right. This is why I gave her some flack. This is where I flagged Sonny. Because she went to talk to Sonny.
Sonny, listen. This is so weird. But honestly, you just need to focus on yourself. You just got a divorce. I feel like Mike is your rebound. My ex, Mike, is your rebound.
So, Shayla was giving advice. So the question is, was Shayla's advice valid? This is the question. Was Shayla's advice valid? I'm going to wrap it up because I don't want to deal with this sword fighting. So let's just answer the question. Was Shayla's advice valid? And it is about the money. The mom goes up, big up yourself. ALM, big up yourself. Was Shayla's advice valid? Because meeting Shayla is a snake, Nothing that Shayla says, I can agree with. Shayla is so much of a snake that I agree with nothing that Shayla says. I can't listen to Shayla. My blinders go on when Shayla talks. My blinders go on when Angelina talks. And I'm coming up to that right now. I don't take advice from a snake neither, so I agree. Nothing that Shayla says is valid at this point. Until Shayla rights her wrongs. Nothing that Shayla says, I'm rocking with. I'm just telling you guys that's what I know. I make you know, so I know. Not what Shayla tell me, I don't want to hear about. Nothing. Anyways, let's get into the other divorce matter for the day. So the other divorce matter for the day is between Mr. Anthony and whoever it is. So Anthony went to the divorce lawyer. So let's see if we can get some things into perspective. Let's move on to the more pressing matters. Let's move on to pressing matters. So Anthony got some information today from the, let's call her the skit lawyer. So and by the way, it looks like they're listening to us by making sure that they put good information inside of the skits because people are watching. And we are considering this information. So Wayne's World, thank you very, very much for putting in nice information in the thing because people learning from it. You understand? So that is right. Jaala, that is correct. She have to write her wrongs them first. Cheryl, big up yourself. Dora, big up yourself. Nancy B, the scratcher, big up yourself. MP, big up yourself. Let's see who else we don't talk to yet. Just let me know. Tina, big up yourself. T, Boomer, big up yourself. Sharon, big up yourself. But just make sure I welcome everybody. So, Anthony spoke to the lawyer today. And there were some interesting findings with what happened in this. So let's work on this right here.
Okay, well, two things. Anything that was acquired prior to the marriage is your separate property.
Do you guys have that? Is everybody in agreement with the separate property? Can we agree on the separate property? Can we agree on separate property? Can we agree on this? I want to make sure so we're going through this together because it's a fine teeth comb. We have to use a fine teeth comb to get through this one. Faye, big up yourself. Can we agree on this one? The separate property is for you. If you come into the marriage, if you had a house before, you had a car before, you had whatever it is before, and you come into a marriage, that is your property. Can we agree on this? Can we agree on that? Just that, just a part there we go. May I get some agreement? Yes. So you're coming at the marriage, and you have, me no know, you have $1 billion. And you're married O'Neal. Ladies, you're married O'Neal. You and O'Neal walk down the aisle and you have $1 billion in your account. Can we agree that that is your $1 billion? Or you're coming at the marriage with O'Neal and O'Neal have $5 million in them account. Can we agree that that is O'Neal's money? They'll say, what you mean now? Until what? We do that easy, you know. Okay, so we have agreed that we can get a consensus on this. That basically, that is their money. Let's go on.
That won't be divided. But as soon as you file for divorce, there's a standing order that prevents you from moving anything. And even if you did move things, we go back all the way to the date of the marriage. So we look at records from all the way to the date of the marriage. So if you move something, it could be found.
All right. So the key things in what she said here is that it could be found. Key things into what she's saying is that it could be found. Yet again, I'm not saying that the judge won't search up things, but I'm saying key things. It could be found. As long as Amber has awareness of it and searches for it, it could be found. So now, yes, the things that happen in the marriage with Amber, yes, they are fair game. I can't say anything. The things in the marriage is fair game. So let's agree. Marital property. Can we agree on marital property? Can we agree on marital property? Come guys, talk to me. Can we agree on marital property? Shamin Sutherland, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Shireen Roberts, big up yourself. Can we agree on marital property? Can we agree? That means, ladies, this means, ladies, that if I come into the marriage with you and you have worked and O'Neal, him do some work, but him not do enough work like you have done, and you have amassed $6 million, can we agree that O'Neal has some right to the $6 million? What MP said, all found the address like in the cabin. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Can we agree on this? If I come in, ladies, if I married you and you have whole heap of money, I'm gonna do as much work, but you know, we're getting a divorce. Can we agree that, you know what I mean, the money that you amassed in the marriage, that potentially half is mine? Angie, what you say? No? Can we agree on it? That half is mine? Come on, ladies. Come on. Get brave now. I'm not brave before, you know, so I turn it around. So I'm coming at the marriage, you know. And you love me. Me give you the stuff. You get the thing, you know. You get a man from the land of wood and water. Wood. And water. How much percent are you going to give me? That's the question. Me coming at the marriage and you had $6 million. How much percent me getting? You, ladies, you have $6 million during the marriage. How much do I get? How much do I get? How much do I get? How much me get? Tell me how much me get. Come ladies, you have $6 million during the marriage. And that you make. How much? Yeah, man, me have this stuff. Don't worry yourself. Me ever have it. Me have my gun for me. I'm not talking about licensed firearm weapon. Me legal for carry. Goddess London here asks me legal for carry. How much money me get? $1. As he say $1. Zero. I tell you why. The woman doesn't want to give me no money. I've been laying all this pipe all this time. The works that I've put down. Me license for carry. You know me have this stuff for me. Me license for carry. You understand? Don't worry about me. Let me explain something to you. I'm not short of anything. So me not short of nothing. You know that me not short of nothing and me have to leave the marriage because you don't cheat for me. Portia, what you say? What me get? What me get? How much money me get out of the 6 million? Come man, don't talk to me, man. Nappy child, big up yourself. Don't worry, Nappy child, you're in the right time because the conversation hot now. Tina, what you mean $5? Not even a dime. So me I lay the pipe all long. You ladies, wanna have $6 million. During the marriage, you made $6 million. I have been laying the pipe faithfully. Every night you ask. And the gun is ready. I have stood at attention on many occasions. There's not one moment that I've failed you. Energizer Bunny. How much money me get? In and out every night, ladies. Me make sure that you are extremely satisfied. You see, I'm just showing you how it is that ladies think differently than men. This is a live scenario as to how it's different than men. I'm showing you how we look at these things very differently. Dollar. All jokes aside, half. No comment. Come Angela Phillips, don't talk up now. What do you mean? Every night me make sure I deal with this stuff. The pum pum get dealt with properly. I am dealing with it every single night. Talk to me, man. And ladies, you've cheated by default. I'm switching it around. And you've cheated by default. How much of the 6 million me get? Nobody don't want to give me. You see that? Yes. Who said that? ALM be like that you answer that. Nothing wrong with your honesty. But I'm showing you. I'm showing you how all of a sudden there is no value. So you say there's no value on it, eh? Angela Phillips stop laughing and MP stop laugh. The pipe was clogged. How much we get from my action? 2 years worth of piping and all me get is $1? Zero? Boy, may I tell you, at least some people give me something. Well, now I feel much better to know that, you know what I mean? Good hood, me I talk about good. Good where you have to come back. You have to come back kind of stuff. Have to come back. Have to come back. That me I talk about. Have to come back kind of stuff. Have to come back business. Joe grind business. Since as you want to know, Joe grind kind of business. The reason make you go, me is pretty much equivalent to what you don't need a Joe grind. You don't need a Joe grind. But you guys are out of pocket. Alright, don't worry yourself. Lest I digress and I'll move on. It's fine. I'll take it. We're not easy at all, but me love your honesty, ladies. Me love your honesty. Me love when you're honest with me.
I tell you what, I appreciate you meeting with me, but and she hasn't filed yet.
Okay.
But I appreciate you telling me my options.
All right. So here's the deal now. Amber has not yet filed, and I'm flagging Anthony for being a terrible businessman to the point that he has all the assets very naked. And now, put fun and joke aside, guys. I want Amber to get something, but I want you to listen to me here. It's the first businessman I've seen that has no asset protection at all. Well, as they say, Angela, what you say? Aye, sir. That's what you're telling O'Neal. Oh boy, I'm sounding not easy at all. That's my job. So you're saying that my job is just to lay a pipe. That's it. We're not easy at all. So Anthony just has me baffled as to the type of businessman he is. One, him take very poor advice all the time. That's number one. And number two, it's like, I don't know how him have no asset protect. I've never seen a businessman without asset protection. Like, how can you be a businessman, a savvy businessman that everybody is raving about, and none of your assets are protected? Ladies, let me tell you right now, if you have some money in the bank, please find ways and means of protecting your assets, especially if you know you're married. And I'm not saying you want to be facetious or anything like that, because if you and your husband build things together and want to buy a house together, sure, that's yours. You don't need to do nothing with that. But the monies where you're coming to from before, or whatever you do, I'm just saying, protect your assets some way, somewhat. That's all I'm saying. Find ways and means of protecting it. Rico DIY. Anthony gets 0. At this point in time, I really feel like I cannot even pick up for Anthony, because Anthony is so silly right now that I can't even. He's losing a lot of credit. I've lost a lot of credit and faith in his demeanor. Then also, you're meeting with a lawyer and you're not telling the lawyer the full truth. How can you meet with a legal person and not tell them the full truth? As one person once told me, O'Neal, you're as good as your representative. So in other words, if you don't tell your representative anything, and this goes for any industry you're going to. So if you're going to real estate and say, I want to buy a house, if you haven't, or sell a house, if you haven't told your realtor everything that they need to know about that house, your realtor is no good. He might lose some money. It's obvious that he's about to lose some money, and I think he can save it. But yet again, the clown is not thinking. In his mind, it's almost like he's just very, what you call it now, emotional. And you can't have emotions. I don't know how he mix emotion this much with business. DJ say, it tongue full of light bulb. Here's also my take on this. If Anthony is going to keep the money so that Shayla can take it, might as well Amber get it. This is my take. If Anthony going to keep the money, if Anthony is going to keep the money to have Shayla take it, then give it to Amber. That's where I lie. If Anthony is going to keep the money just for Shayla to take it, true or false, might as well Amber get it. Him slow. Anthony is definitely slow. Doreen, what you say? Trauma, abuse, 100% abuse party. I just feel like at this point, if you're going to keep the money so Shayla can take it with her mother and then go spend it, might as well. Victoria, I did understand that. Yes, they can go back and find what you have. They can go back to try to find. Another part of the divorce process is also the lawyer or the judge that you get. You might get a judge that is favorable to you. But the big deal right now is this. I've kind of lost a lot of faith in Anthony, and I'm not fully there yet, but I'm just letting you know that, because me still don't want to see him cleaned out. I want to see him have something. Even if he's left to the house and the car, I'm okay. If Anthony's left to the house and the car, I think that I would be okay. If Anthony's left, now I'm in a bias, man. M. Johnson, this is the truth. If Anthony is left with the house and the car, I'm okay. Well, I should ask you, is that okay? Is that okay? Let me ask you that. Can you live with that? If Anthony's left with the house and the car, just the house and the car, him can get a house so him can live in him not have to go up on the road, and him have the car so him can drive around and try to make another deal. Is this okay for you? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Let me see if we're on the same breath. Una still not okay. Dr. Gwen, you not okay with that either. Big up yourself, Dr. Gwen. M. Johnson, big up yourself. Dr. Gwen is not okay with that. I'm asking you a question. If he's left with the house and the car, and Amber takes everything else, in other words, she clean out all the investment assets, and let's say the investment come up to, I don't know, 10 billion. I'm giving you a number. You can't leave the man with the car. What do you mean? No house but the car, so you want him asleep in a car. Boy, I'm telling the ladies, they're different. I tell you, women are different, Women, you are different. You are so okay. Guys, he gets house and the car, right? She gets all investment, all other investment. Talk to me, guys. Him get the house and the car, she gets all other investment. That includes every other rental property that he has. Wanna talk to me? Come talk up in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button so we can get more people on, so we can validate on the response. The more women you have in the chat, the more you can validate your point. Because then, of course, it would show me that there's an overwhelming majority saying whatever it is that you're saying. Nothing at all. MP says she can't take the deal. Dr. Gwen said, no, the car alone. Boy, you're not different. Wanna make me afraid for married? Wanna make me afraid? I've caught my afraid. As we'd say in Jamaica, I've caught my coward. Why may I tell you, just the car. So if you just live in a car. Live with Shayla and her mom. Who said that? Angela, you know easier to Angela Phillips said, him to go live with Shayla and her mother. You don't think that it would be much detrimental for him to lose everything else except the house and the car? Why may I tell you? So okay, so let me understand this. So he should live in the car. Is that what it is? So him just living in the car. Why Ozzy on a different? Ozzy on a different. Ozzy Davis on a different. Username Flex on a different. Take it all, eh? Him just living in the car. The car, Jackie said the car and Shayla pop. Boy on a different. May I read on the stuff? Why I mean I know. Him just live out of the car. So you don't want the man. So at this point, you ladies want the man to be homeless. So basically, the punishment is that he needs to be homeless. So the punishment is that he needs to be homeless. Answer me, guys. So the punishment is that he needs to be homeless. That's the punishment. He needs to be a homeless man. M. Johnson, thank you very much. This is why men don't want to get married, because when we see these things, you get scared, because now you realize that one little mistake and your life could be taken away from you and you have to start over. And the one thing I can tell you is that it's easier for a woman to get back on her feet than a man. Let me explain this to you. It's much easier for a woman to come back on her foot than a man, because a woman, your name say you're born lucky. Man not that lucky. Why may I tell you? Living at the apartment with Shayla we pay for. Homeless. Jackie has said if homeless and just broke. Yeah, but Ethel, I understand. No one wants to see their partner cheating. But can we just acknowledge the fact that cheating happens all the time? Even women actually cheat, and that the numbers are not swung one way. They are advertised to look like it's one way, but it's not swung one way. Can we advertise this? I'm not saying that we should be teaching him to cheat. That's not what I'm saying. Well, why I tell you? The more the woman take everything. Every single solitary cent. You know what, Amber, for just scrape it up and go with it. My Lord. Dr. Gwen, what you say? Nikki E, big up yourself. What did Dr. Gwen, what you say? Homeless or live with... Living with Rolanda. You know what? I'll be honest. If he went back to Rolanda and he lost everything and he decided to settle down with Rolanda, I would be okay. Is this strumpet me not like? All right, let me ask you. Lose everything and go settle with Rolanda. Talk to me, guys. Can we agree on that day? Okay, so he loses everything and he goes back to settle with Rolanda. Did you take the drawers too? Angelina, I don't believe that. I don't believe Anthony would have taken her for everything, because right now he's saying that he's willing to give her something. I don't believe that Anthony is... What would he take her for? What does she have that he wants? So Uno don't want him to be with nobody at all. Rona need a broke man. But Ro loves him, and she knows the potential of Anthony, and this is one thing. The potential of a man is great. The one thing I think women like most about men, unless I'm incorrect, what I think women like is a man with potential. In other words, she knows he can make money. Unless I'm wrong. Do women like men with potential? Let me ask you that. Unless I'm incorrect here. But don't women like men with potential? Anthony has potential. He knows business already. He could bounce back. I think he could bounce back because he's already been in that place. If he were to get good guidance from Ro and Ro was to be with him. Bar 44. I don't want to get bar 44. I think Amber should keep bar 44 because she like that more than anything else. Rona will trust him. If he stay with him family. Boy, I tell you. You guys, y'all are different, man. I come to understand that women, you have a thought process about all of this that I just, you know what? I've always heard it. I didn't believe it, but realize now that it is true. It is true. You know, men don't have any room for error apparently. Maybe I should ask that question. Do men have any room for error? Do men have any room for error? That's the question. Shaman Sutherland, what you say? He could, but he's going to room with Diesel. Let me ask you a question, all of you guys. Do men have any room for error? No. So the man must be flawless. The woman must have faults and issues, but the man must be flawless. D. Jones, what D. Jones said? No room for error. So when you meet a man, he must be perfect. Prophetess Holly, I agree with you. The way Anthony handled it was not great. All right, but just make sure so I understand it. So let's dig into the advice Amber is getting now.
When I divorced my husband, who did something real similar to what you're going through right now, I took him to court and I took him to the cleaners and I got myself set up for life. So you might feel some pain right now, but you can use that pain and make yourself into the most beautiful, powerful, rich woman you've ever wanted to be.
Wait.
I agree with the rich part.
Are you seeing Brittany's face? This is why I am so wary of Brittany when it comes to Dalen. And I said, Dalen, don't do it. Because Brittany will take you for everything you've got. That nice house you have, Brittany will take it from Dalen. This is why when it comes to Dalen, I have not supported their relationship, because based on Brittany's character and her presenting notion, she loves money. It's obvious that she loves money. And something tell me say, me can't trust her. But Julie is suggesting here that Amber take him to the cleaners and take every red cent.
Okay, but I thought you came from wealth. I thought your family was rich. Are you telling me you got rich through your divorce?
That's how good I've got it made, baby.
So you guys, so you like this advice? Do you like Julie's advice? Let's agree on it. Do you like Julie's advice? No, me not say it's a bad thing to love money. Money, you're supposed to love money. Well, use money and love people. That's what I always say. Yeah, love people and use money. That's my motto. So her advice was right. Jerina, at this point, she needs to leave Dalen need to leave Brittany alone. Take him to the cleaners. To the cleaners. What if it backfires? Then what? Be very careful, ladies. Every time you dig a grave, make sure you're digging 2 graves. Every time that you're digging a grave, make sure you're digging 2 graves. If you're digging 1 grave for me, make sure you're digging a grave for you. Christiana, use people and love money? No. Love people and use money. Love people and use money. That is the motto. Every time you're digging a grave, people, make sure you're digging 2. Every time you start to plot too much, make sure you're digging 2. That is Angela digging a grave, so Angela needs to dig 2. My point here is that we know Amber is going to get something. She's not walking away empty-handed. Anthony even says she not walk away empty-handed. Even without everything else. He is saying that. Now, of course, Anthony's word is fickle. But Let's take Anthony out the picture. She's not walking away empty-handed. There's no way that Amber walks out of this scenario and she's empty-handed. No way. Listen to me again. She's not walking away empty-handed. Love people, guys. Love people. And use money. Love people and use money. When I come on to the live, I love you. So I talk to you from a place of love. I'm not using people and loving money. And nothing wrong with loving money, I'm just saying. But you want to do what? Love people and use the money. Because people is money. You are money. I am money to you. You don't know, maybe I give an advice that you like and you use it and you make some money. Love people, man. No matter. Me know, you know. Don't, and by the way, me know, you know. But the deal here is just make sure you're digging 2 graves. Now, with that being said, Anthony have some thoughts of his own, which me not really agree with. And one of the biggest one of them is this woman. Every time I see this woman, I don't know. Every time I see this woman, I get weary. Every time I see this lady, I get very, very weary because she gives some advice where she have half of the truth and then she have half of it being, you know, very manipulative. I don't believe that her intentions are pure. And I always deal with pure intentions. I think her intentions are not pure. That's why I don't like her advice. Who that? Dadan too? I agree with you. Anthony is behaving like him is a little boy. But based on what you said, he has no family. So maybe the psychological issue here or the emotional issue or socially, if you want to do a biopsychosocial, maybe the issue here is because of Anthony's upbringing, why he's like this. Maybe Anthony really never dealt with those past issues of not having too much family around. And so because of that, he's always clinging to someone. Just let him find the wrong forces. Like Sonny. Sanita, you're saying dig him own grave. Sanita said Anthony dug his own grave. Yeah, him have Coco and him sister, but we haven't seen them. They haven't been around. I'm hearing that now, but I'm not see them. But him do have a mother and a father, and I think that the biggest piece of the puzzle is having your mother and your father. A stable household, it has been proven that children grow better when they're in a stable household. A household with the mother and the father. This is proven data, guys. I'm not just pulling numbers out of the hat. It has been proven that you have a better chance in a dual parent home. Now, he may have developed traits from not having his mother and father, but their impact is missing. So let's take on what she's saying, the advice she's giving to him.
Do not allow her to play with your emotions and to coil you around her pinky finger, because being submissive is not a good position for a man of your stature.
All right. So she says, don't allow Amber to coil her, coil him around her finger. Is she correct in that? Let's examine her argument. Is she correct? Is she correct? I don't like the message. I don't like the messenger, you know, but let's work the message. Is she correct? Is Amber coiling Anthony around her finger? Yet again, I don't like the messenger. I don't like the messenger because the messenger does have an ulterior motive. But listen to what she said. Is this true? to talk the truth, man. On a big get, you know what I mean? Like, but I think we're going to have our disagreement right here. So, guys, this is true. She does coil him around the fingers. And that's what your wife is going to always try to do. Or that's what a husband may try to do as well. I want to say no. Una don't think that Amber is coiling Anthony around the fingers. Una don't believe that. If this is not true, then how it is that she's living in the house right now and she's requesting that him tell her when he must come over. If this is not true, how it is that Amber is living in his house that he had before the marriage and she is requesting a call before he comes over. May I challenge you now? May I challenge you now? I'm challenging the thought process here. How it is that is working that way? What's causing that to happen? I don't like the messenger. But the message has some truth to it. And I'm going to like the message, I'm going to tell you again and again, because Angelina has an ulterior motive. The ulterior motive is fight back so that way I can get the things for Shayla. We all know that that's what the end game is. The end game is so that Shayla can get the stuff. Angie Paula, see, me know that me have a ear. Say him just leave. Did he really leave? Didn't he say why him leave? Fine, let's get into it.
I hear you. I hear you. It's just that normally I'm a peaceful man.
Did you hear exactly why he's not fighting with her? He doesn't want to fight with her. He doesn't want to go toe-to-toe with the woman. At this point in time, Anthony does not want to get into a war with the woman. Now, of course, yes, him also confused about the baby, but he doesn't want to get into a war with Amber. He doesn't want to get in a war. Hit up the like button as Angela said. O'Neal is in love with Mama. No, this is why I want to start the foolishness again. Me not have no love for the woodpecker. I'm just saying. I'm just challenging the views here. I'm just challenging the views. Him don't want no smoke with Amber, so that's why him allow Amber to do what she's doing. If you guys have paid attention to the Kountry Wayne series, Anthony has not really gone at it that much with Amber, and when him go at Amber with it, she generally get what she wants anyways. Hasn't she? I want to make it look like this wasn't happening. That is true. She is a gold digger as well. Angela, thank you very much for admitting it. Scared of Amber. Him no want, in no whatever it is, him scared of the woman. Him just want part ways peacefully and try to see if him can divvy it. I think that if they had come to half and half, maybe he would have walked away peacefully. But I think that the mere fact that the lawyer told him that he can lose 100% and whatever percent, those things are getting him stirred up. Now, I don't think Angelina is the best person to be giving Anthony any advice at this point. Angela, you say Amber is not a gold digger? We will see. Angela, that is questionable. Because you have to have some level of gold digging in you to take more than 50% of marital assets. We will see. Sometimes it could be that he looks at Amber, yes, like a mother figure because he never had one. This boy needs his mother or need counseling on whatever happened between his mother and his father. The man need help. Can we admit that the man needs some help? Does he need help? That's probably the question. Does Anthony need Counseling. And you know, I'm an avid advocate. I'm an advocate for counseling. You guys know this. I always say go counseling. Get some therapy. Get some therapy. You need to talk to somebody. Somebody that's very equal. Why I like therapy is because therapy brings about an equal voice. Someone who can, what you call it now? Call it the way that they're seeing it versus being biased. That's why I like counseling. I don't mind you talking to your friends, but I feel like your friends will get biased and will pick up for you. I like counseling. Because you need someone that gives you a very objective opinion. This is where the man needs some help. Shayla needs to go look work. Yes, Shayla does need to go look work. But that is where his mind is at right now.
I just want to keep the peace, but now peace doesn't always seem to reciprocate that. But
he's not a fighter. Remember that Anthony was the same guy that ran over and stayed by Rose's house for a long period of time. He don't want to fight with a woman. He doesn't like relationship confrontations. I'm going to say it for you guys so you understand. He doesn't like relationship confrontation. He doesn't like relationship confrontation. As bad as it may sound, he does not like relationship confrontation. And relationship confrontation happens all the time. You're going to have it. You can't, you're not going to, be, you and your spouse not going to always agree on everything. You're not going to always agree. It's just as simple as that. Sometimes you have to go at it. It has to be World War III. For you to work things out, it has to be World War III. That's just how it works. As a man, you can't just sit down and take everything. And as a woman, you're not going to sit down and take everything. It has to go in the different spots. Until you find some resolution. Don't forget that Shayla had Amber spend $75,000 on furniture. What about those times? Somebody bring that up. Angela, what you say? Is Amber making trouble with Anthony? She's not making trouble with Anthony right now. But when he asks to do certain things, like for example, when he asks to do the bar 44 or the other pieces, she gives him the flack. And don't act like she hasn't given him the flack before. Angela, I want to watch a series and go like Amber and give Anthony the flack a couple of times. I am not saying the man is not wrong, but don't act like Amber has been innocent the entire time. Or maybe she is. Maybe I need to answer the question. Maybe I need to ask the question. Was Amber totally innocent? Fine. Answer that question then. Was Amber totally innocent? Maybe I need to be proven wrong. Maybe I'm out of my mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm losing it. So, answer the question. Was Amber right all the time? Was Amber totally innocent? Barbara said yes. M. Johnson said no. Amber not innocent. Let me see what you guys say. Sharon Smith. That's right, O'Neill. Mama said she spent all the money. You are correct. Talk to me. Tina. Amber lost her baby. No. So at least you're not agreeing. Andrea said yes, she was innocent. MP said no. Come on. Nobody's totally innocent. I thought so too. But people saying yes. Yvette say yes, she is innocent. In what manner? Amber not innocent. Why well, I don't make it seem? I don't make it seem like she sleep with. Nancy, we don't know yet. The verdict is out as to if she has given Wayne a piece of the pie. The verdict is still out. We don't know yet. So during her marriage, she was innocent. Don't give me just the cheating alone now, because cheating is only one aspect. Cheating is one aspect of what causes a marriage to fail. Cheating is one aspect or one factor that causes a marriage to fail. Only one. Don't just believe that people just get up one day and because of cheating, that's it. The marriage must have been having issues from before. Cheating is just one factor when it comes to a divorce that a marriage has to collapse. Cheating is one factor. Don't behave like that. That's the only thing that's been happening in the marriage. He's been verbally abusive, Nikki E said. Anthony look old. Him looking old as him go along, yes? Amber not innocent. Talk to me, man. Anthony cheated during the marriage. No, he doesn't like the confrontation at all. Some people don't like relationship confrontation. They just don't like it. So they concede in a relationship. Them concede. Them like the confrontation. But you just have to say what you have to say. I have to get it out. My belief is that you have to get it out. You have to say what needs to be said. The uncomfortable needs to be said. So the question is, can they get back together? That's the question I was going to ask. Goddess London, I believe so. Yes. Can they get back together? That's the question. But my belief is yes, but under one condition. And the condition is that Anthony gets a DNA test. If Anthony gets a DNA test and the baby is not his, then they can get back together. If the baby is not his, he would have to disassociate himself from Shayla. Then they can get back together. And he's willing to go to counseling. I forgot counseling. If he not go to counseling and really reveal everything, then can't get back together. But if he goes to counseling and is willing to change, then they can get back together. If he goes to counseling and is willing to change, then they may be able to get back together. Am I right or wrong? If he goes to counseling, both of them go counseling, him go counseling, and he's willing to change. Willing. Him have to willing. Willing means that him have to cut off Shayla mother, and it's now about him and his wife. If that is what he's willing to do, then yes, my belief is that in that instant, then there's a chance. There's a chance. I now say 100% proof, because hey, it's tough. It really is tough. What he has done is really a tough feat. Along with the DNA test. If all of this come true, if he can amalgamate all of this together, then it's a strong possibility. It's not a surety, it's not a guarantee, it's none of these things. I'm just saying, if these things arise, and we can see the possibility for change, we can see the same cut off Shayla and her mother, and now it becomes about them, and Amber now cuts off the other people she's talking to all the time. Let me add that in there. And Amber and her husband, and Amber focus on her husband, then yes, you see, because that was one of the problems I had with how Amber worked this. Don't forget that Amber has allowed Shayla to sneak in this. Let us not forget that Amber allowed Shayla to sneak in. Let us not forget that. Let us not forget that Amber allowed Shayla to sneak in. Shayla didn't just sneak right in. Amber gave Shayla the keys to the marriage. So that's a question. Did Amber give Shayla the keys to the marriage? Let me ask you that, because I understand, So answer my question. Faye Perry, me understand what you're saying. Did Amber give Shayla the keys to the marriage? Hey, me girl, big up yourself. SD, what you mean you disagree? How did Shayla find out so much things about Anthony? Yeah, but ladies, come on. If just like how you can ask a man to take responsibility for his role as to cheating in a marriage, then you have to take responsibility. You must take responsibility for cheating, for giving other people the secrets to your marriage as well too. Amber gave her the keys. Don't act like Amber not do these things. Yes, the onus is on Anthony because of what Anthony has done, but don't act like the keys. Don't act as if she was giving up the keys to the marriage. Don't act as if Anthony wasn't preyed upon before all of this take place. He was preyed upon. That woman preyed upon him. Don't act like Amber had the best choice in friends and chose great for a friend. Can we be real? Why, me I tell you see on the reactions, miss? You see on the reactions that change all of a sudden. The moment I ask for accountability, so should. You see, the moment what Ethel say. Tell me what you say, Ethel. Anthony has an infatuation with having women that Wayne has been with. This is the deal. The deal is this. The deal is this. The man decided to marry the woman. And the woman allowed her friend to get involved in the entire thing. Wasn't Shayla there checking Anthony 24/7? You guys forgot these things. You forgot that Shayla was checking her husband? Can you imagine you have a friend and your friend is checking your husband? Ah, boy. Amber has pulled somewhat of a Sonny on us, guys. And yet again, Anthony deserved to lose most of the marital property because of what he has done. Based on the law, he deserves to lose most of the marital property. But we have to take accountability when it comes to Amber. And that's why you know me always go against. That is where I think we butt heads. Rose, thank you very much. You miss all of the signs then. Whole heap of signs, Amber miss. All of the signs were there. The signs were there. When I behave like say Anthony just do this by himself like it took one to tango. You need two people. I can't tango by myself. I can try, but I can't tango by myself. So let me ask you, would you allow your friend to check your husband? Let me ask that because I need to understand this. Let's not forget that Amber was warned, guys. Don't act like Amber wasn't warned. She was warned and she has been warned. Would you allow your friend to check your husband? And I'm talking about the way that Shayla was checking Anthony left, right, and center. Would you be allowing your friend to be checking your husband in front of you this way? I can tell you right now, I would not allow none of my friends to be checking my wife like that. To be talking to my wife that harsh. I would never ever allow any of my friends to be talking to my wife that harsh. Talk to me. I make me talk to my wife. But you don't put yourself in the middle of my wife and talk to her. That's just order. That's the order me work with. You can talk to me and I will speak with her. But you don't interject yourself in between the both of us. Say, yeah, check. Talk to me. Make me and her have it out. Because the Bible says, when you get a woman and call her your wife, then the two are going to become one, not two. The two are going to become one, not two. When you get a woman, right? When you marry a woman and take her as a wife, both of you become one, not two. The moment you become two, it's problematic. I'm glad we're on the same page with this. Well, guys, it's wrap up time. Don't worry, we'll continue this. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. It was a pleasure talking to y'all today. Look at the merchandise on the channel. Keep watching the Kountry Wayne channel. Keep letting us discuss this. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good evening. Enjoy your dinner.